Yo, it is Houston's best and the craziest entrepreneur, Chris Green, and I'm here with Courtney Hall at Let's Chat.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Let's Chat with Courtney Hall. I have a special guest in the building, and I say special all the time, but he really is a special friend, a good friend of mine, Chris Green.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead, drink your drink. Just go ahead, drink your drink.
Gotta wear my beak a little bit. But I mean, appreciate you for calling me special. It really made me feel special.
Yeah, you are. Listen, I will never forget when I tried out for a Houston team and I was waiting for the results. I went over to Who Could Blame You, the Hookah Lounge. We're going to talk about that, to wait on the results. And you were just like, you know, don't worry about it. You got it. You got it. And then when I didn't make it, you were like, it's okay, you got it, let's turn up, it's okay. And I just really appreciate that, so thank you for coming again.
You're very welcome.
Now listen, you are a true entrepreneur.
Very much so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of your businesses. Let's start off with Fit Factory Houston.
Okay, so the gym, I've been running it now for maybe 6 years. I've been training for 7 years. And it's on the northeast side of town, by the way. Going from dealing with being at parks and people apartment complexes and all this good stuff, it was all good because I didn't have no startup money anyway. But I started to notice that I was really in people way. So if I come to your apartment complex to train, then it's the regular residential that's staying there like, you know, I know he don't stay here, you know. And then I start building clientele up around so I'm bringing in more people, so I know it was very, very aggravating to people. And also, just like now, I start with the weather changing, started getting sick, and I was like, you know, I gotta find me a spot to actually do what I'm doing outside, inside, because I never wanted to actually own a gym, because I'm thinking like, okay, that's overhead. I'd rather just train outside. I can make more money. I don't have overhead. I don't have none of this good stuff. So I wanted to take the easy way out, but nature just didn't let me go.
So how did that come about? How did you end up getting your first gym?
Saved up my little pennies that I had.
Okay. So you did it without a loan?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't do loans. No, I don't do loans. I've opened 3 different gyms. Well, I moved to another gym and got bigger and bigger and bigger. Got equipment, got everything I needed, and I never took a loan out. And I take pride in that, because that's a loan is easy, because they'll just give you the money and watch you, you know, make them.
Well, not fail, but yeah.
No, that's exactly what it is. They know what's up. And just like student loans, they're like, well, here you go. We'll catch you up. We'll catch up with you. But yeah, no loans, and I like I said, I really take pride in that, because it takes a real strong person to go in their own pocket, even when you don't have, like, okay, I'm gonna invest this money into me, and I hope it works. Because like I said yesterday, just talking to one of my friends, ain't nothing guaranteed to you. You can build the whole business like, well, I'm gonna get this popping, I'm gonna make it happen, and you get in there. Just because you have something, don't mean everybody gonna support you.
Right.
So I'm really taking a chance by doing that, taking money out of my pocket. But at the same time, I had to figure it out. I'm like, okay, should I get another apartment, or should I get this gym? Getting another apartment is not gonna make me no money.
Right.
So I chose the gym route, and when I did pay for the gym, I wound up staying. I stayed in the gym. I had a room, stayed in the back room back there. I want to say for over a course, maybe a year, maybe less than a year.
I think that's really common, because even with studio owners, me being a dancer and knowing about studios, it's very common that, you know, a studio owner will get a big studio, get an extra room, and then stay in that room until they can, you know, start building their income. So with you being in your own gym, what is the upside of it? What's the downside of it?
The upside would be that you save money, because you don't have to spend money here and then there. 2 light bills, 2. I was gonna say 2 overheads, but your rent is not well, it is overhead.
Yeah.
You got 2 rents, and just you can't really get your pride in the way if you can't afford to be there in 2 spaces. You know, you might have to crash there, but it was irritating. No TV, no hot water. I would have to take showers at the gym, not the gym I worked in, like 24-hour fitness, a fitness connection.
Gotcha.
But I was cool with that because one, nobody knew.
Right.
And so I ain't had a problem because I'm not gonna shame myself. I'm
Yeah.
sleeping.
Right.
But it aggravated me a little bit because when I would train somebody at nighttime, I'll like have to leave. I'll leave out. I'll get in my truck and then I'll like hit the block. And I'll come back and just park right there. And it's like, so if they ever came back, like, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But and the crazy part, like the restroom door was like here, and my like room door was like right there. Like anybody could just, it wasn't no lock on. They could just walk in there.
Wow.
Like, I was like, dang, it's a whole bed. I had like a little closet thing and stuff and all that, but it was just the way I was rocking, and it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
And
it worked
now,
for me.
Right. And now years later, you have people working under you, trainers working with you, under you. Is it more of like a partnership?
Honestly, this how I am. I can't be around people that don't want to boss up. So I would never put nobody under me. So if you was a trainer or you want to train, I'm more like
a mentor.
Yes.
Okay.
To the max. Yes, I can have people that work for me, and then we can bring in money, and I can just pay them, the bare minimum, because people get hugged out like that. I'm not like that. I'm like, listen, this is the trail.
Yeah, you
this
are
is the trenches.
a genuine guy.
I don't want that. You're not gonna motivate me just by being a follower. You could be better than me. I don't even care.
Yeah, right.
I don't.
Right.
Like,
I always operate off the fact that what is for you, and nobody can, take you off that path. So I really do respect that you're one of those people that are like, if you're going to work with me, you need to be a boss just like me. And I really do like that. So you hire people on, you can fire people, and then you might have
I can't.
You can't fire people because you're more of a mentor.
I never want to put myself in a position to fire nobody, except at my hookah lounge. That's different.
Okay, but you are in a position where you can say, okay, if this is not a good fit, then let's go ahead and split ways.
And yes,
and there was an issue. Let's talk about this.
Yes.
There was an issue because I really want to know because I'm really nosy.
She petty.
There was an issue with you and one of the trainers at your gym.
Right.
And she took it to Instagram, and it was a whole thing. And I thought it was really unprofessional of her. It made me kind of look at that person. Yeah. So what happened? Tell us something now.
On an honest tip, I really feel like she was just unaware of what she wanted to do moving forward. I really feel like she just needed a finger to point at because everything wasn't going right for her. And I'm just trying to give you what I really think, because I could be petty all day. That's way too easy. But I'm just like, I can see somebody like falling. It's like, that was me. Like, I made these same mistakes. So it's really like she needed somebody to point at. Like, okay, he's to blame for me doing this. So, and basically, I'll give you like a good example. The person, we was about to move gyms. I let them know ahead of time, and she goes and tell her clients like, well, he didn't let me know anything. He just upped the move. So she's already telling her clients like things about me that very untrue. But I don't know this because I don't deal with people, clients like that. And then she goes on her Snapchat and she tells the whole world, her world, that, well, I'm taking money out of her kids. I'm taking money out of her pockets, with taking food out of her kids' mouth, whatever. Because he's reaching out to my clients and trying to take my clients. Here's the crazy part. I'm like, these people are here. Like, they can say what he's lying or not. I'm just sitting back like, I'm gonna just see how long this lasts. But I was like, I can't have nobody stumble on my name and not say anything. So what I did was, because it's a female, if it was a dude, I would have took a whole nother route. Right. I said, this is what I do. Every message that I sent out for all the trainers, because we have a group message, what I'll do is go back, thank you for the iPhone, go back to the thread, and show screenshot where I said exactly when we were moving, what I needed to be done, and all this good stuff. So every time she would say something on her social media, I'll screenshot it, and I'll go back to my text message and put it right next to each other.
Wow.
You say, well, he let me know just the weekend before. I go back, I let everybody know 2 months before and then a month before.
I saw that.
I just put them together. So I don't have to say anything no more.
Right.
I don't.
And I think if it was a guy, I think you would do that? Like have the same response, because you're just a
No,
great
if it was-
I feel like you're just a great businessman now, to the point where you might say differently. I say that you would definitely take the high road, because
I will.
you handled that so well. You didn't talk bad about her, you didn't bash her,
I didn't have to.
you
She did it
didn't.
herself.
Right, you just spoke facts, and that's
Yeah.
what made me say, okay, he is my friend. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
him around as a friend, because you're this black entrepreneur, which is freaking amazing. You're young, and then that just showed a lot of maturity.
Yeah,
Now-
The crazy part is, I don't think she showed
Not at all.
from her side.
Not at
And
all.
If somebody, for me not to have to say anything and just match up stuff, it was a relief on my part. But at the same time, my higher road didn't even work, because I had people that went on my social media page that said I was bullying her.
Wow.
I'm like, how am I bullying her
Wow.
for putting something? So it does not. I was good with it. And when it comes from me to not have to say anything and just, I was cool with it. I don't care about the social media opinion. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how can I bully somebody and I ain't saying nothing back? I'm just showing y'all. And it's like, well, people like, well, you don't have to put that on your platform. You don't have to do this. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do it this way, it's stressful to me. I got
Yeah.
mental going on, and I don't have time for that. So if I put it out, I'm gonna let it dead itself.
Yeah.
I can't hold this back. Well, nah, you're bigger than that, and I hate when people say that. I'm bigger than no one.
Yeah.
Period.
But what if someone, because you are on a certain level. I'm just gonna say it. And if somebody's
understand.
not on that level, and it's just like a celebrity not responding back to some little petty comment, because if they do respond, then they're giving this person
Right.
a lot of shine.
Which they don't deserve.
And I think it's kind of like the
But
same thing with you.
how do the celebrity deal with that?
I'm
outside
sure
of-
they talk to their circle. I'm sure I'm sure that the people that go at them in the comments, I'm pretty sure one of those people are the celebrity's friends. So maybe
So you send your friends to handle it?
get you some friends.
Because
No.
nobody's gonna handle anything in the manner that I would.
Right.
Like I've had several like situations where people try to play me, and then once I see them in person, it's like you go dumb. Like you don't. Like,
Yeah, and I think how you handled it, like I said, I think how you handled it was the most mature way that you could have handled it, because people looking outside, from the outside in, that didn't know anything about that situation like me,
Yeah.
it was clear who was, I'm not going to say lying, but
Yeah.
it was just clear what the
it
situation
was lying.
It-
It was lying. But the overall thing is, I don't win in that situation because she got the first jab, because she stepped out there, and once you involve kids in, that's the
It's
only thing
something
with that
totally
situation. That's the only thing that like hurt my heart, because you involved your kids into something that I really didn't have no part of. On the honest tip, what she did was she went there, she like fake cried on social media, and as soon as she said, and I was like looking at it, the Snapchat. Once I heard something about kids, I broke down to the point where I said, "Did I really do that?"
Wow.
I was like,
Wow.
so kids, that's the first thing. When I heard that, it broke me down. I was like, dang, like what? I must have did something. And come to find, I'm like, no, I didn't.
You know what? That was a crazy situation that you went through, and you're through it. You're bigger. You're better than ever.
No, I'm not.
what-
I'm not bigger.
You're not bigger. I'm talking about in terms
yeah.
of business. Like it's,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
booming.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
booming.
I got you.
Now, let's talk about another business of yours. Who could blame you? I've been there. I love it. You have VIP spaces. You can host birthday parties. How did you come up with that? Because you actually have a partner with that one, right? Okay.
Yeah, so, so I never wanted to like be in like clubs and bars and all that stuff. So I wanted to start this hookah stuff up with another friend. Needless to say that we set up 2 meetings, he didn't show up neither time. So I was like, well, I didn't argue about the hookah, so I might do something with him. So I go and like just find like, it's like I'm writing everybody like, yo, y'all need hookah, y'all need hookah, y'all need hookah. I'm just doing the sports bar type scenery, which I didn't want to do in the first place, because I'm like, I got to leave out here like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I got to pack all this stuff. Then I'm going to have money on me. Like, that's not what I want. I wanted to just buy the hookahs, and my friend, he like club stuff. So I'm like, well, now you don't have to go spend money in clubs. You can just make money while you're here. You can smoke hookah and drink if you want to. That was my idea. But I already bought them, so I'm like, I gotta do something with them now. So next thing you know, I'm in the clubs, I'm doing like trail rides, I'm doing all this good stuff, and I just started seeing that a lot of clubs, and they had their ups and downs because of between the promoter and the owner of the spot or the manager of the spot just really don't click well. So the promoter might bring me in. If they're not clicking, then I'm have to go too. Now I have to go find another spot. We was consistent for like 3-4 months, and now I'm out, and I can't get all the jobs in a row. So when somebody's asking me, yo, can you do hookah? I'm like, I say no. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here. I'm consistent with them. But now once we're out, promoters out, the crowd out, or they go somewhere else, then it leaves me
Kind of
rut.
stuck,
Yeah. The very last spot I was doing was at the Turkey Leg Hut, and it was the issue between where, and this is what my little brother was working at also. Issue was like, well, I see amount of hookahs coming out here, and I'm not getting paid this. And between my younger brother and the lady that runs Turkey Leg Hut, I have to listen to what she's saying. If she's saying, yo, the money is short, I gotta go to my young brother, like, listen, she's saying, because I'm just in the middle of it. So this is what she's saying. Did you or did you? You tell me no, she tell me you did. I can't fault him like, yes, you did, because she said that, and I can't tell her that you're lying. He said, what you call it? I had to be in the middle, but it's all fall back on me because I'm the face of this thing.
Right.
So my he don't have a name, he don't have a face, so it doesn't matter. So now it's like Chris steals money. So, and that's what it comes and came back
So
to
how
me.
did you handle that? What did you do?
I just had to, all I had to do is say, I apologize, if it can be fixed, cool. And I have to move a different route because I have no control of that. I can't tell her she's lying, and I can't say that he's lying.
Right.
I have to just take the blame and just move forward. I can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
So I just decided, I was like, let me take this little money that I have and try to start it.
Not little money at all. It's not
It
little
is.
money.
Little money that I have and just start this hookah lounge up. And I actually started it when I wasn't even making extra money, like doing hookahs in these little spots. It was dead. It was starting cold. Like everybody ain't outside no more. So it was like dead time. But I talked to my friend last year, one of my other friends, which is the best man at my wedding. I told him, I was like, listen, we sitting in the hookah lounge, and I'm saying, like, that customer service wasn't on point. Like, it was people there, but they wasn't doing nothing. They was chilling like we was chilling. You couldn't even know that they running the spot because that's how much they was chilling.
Yeah.
So I told my partner, I was like, listen, I was like, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm looking at the spot, it's like, it's not a lot to build out. You know what I'm saying? Just get you some couches, paint on the wall, boom, boom, yada, yada. And I said it last year, and the year rolled around, and I was like, it's time right now. But I was taking a chance by me starting that hookah lounge. I'm like, okay, I still got the gym. I'm not making no extra money doing no hookah gigs because it's dry out there in these streets. And I have a wedding to plan and to pay for. So this was taking a chance. I'm like, this money I need to put it for the wedding. I was like, you know what? Let me put like a few thousand into this, make it happen, then a quick flip. Now, you know, once you start a business, you up under that red line for a little while.
Right.
Go. My business partner, I told him, I said, listen, we could do a 50-50 split if you want to. Like, make it happen. I had everything written. Matter of fact, the first thing I read out, he looked at it, he was like, nah, I need more information. That's not enough. Because my mind works like,
Yeah, right.
I don't need a lot of writing. I
Right.
can just, I can make it happen. He's like, nah, I don't look presentable. I went back. I really got into it because now I recognize that it's not all about me. I got a whole other person that's about to invest money to this. I need to write something up that's not a rough draft.
Yeah.
Right? I need to find a copy. So when I presented it to him, like, listen, it's what it is. You're going to have all, this is what you're going to take. This is what we're going to do, whatever it is. He's like, you know what? I'll take 30%.
Wow.
He's like, I'll take 30. You get 70, I get 30%. I was like, you sure?
Wow.
Now, this is me. Like, this how, when people say, hey, you supposed to work with this person, work with this person, I'm telling you, like, let's do 50-50 because I know we can both make money. He's like, nah, I'll do 70-30.
Wow.
That's what we did. Got the spot, we flipped it. And I mean, now we're here. November 11 was the first day we opened, and still rocking, been packed almost every weekend.
Business is booming. Now, listen, you talk about being
Definitely.
married. You talk about your wedding.
I ain't married yet.
Your wedding.
Yeah.
Your wedding. You had a very viral proposal. and actually, if you look it up, it's the Jordan Challenge.
No crease.
Proposal.
Yeah, Jordan proposal. Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about that. How did you even plan that? And did you expect for it to go off like that? Because it was everywhere, on TMZ, everywhere. So.
Yeah. It actually, only thing was planned was me getting the ring. And I was sitting in a restaurant, and I seen like a little ring spot across the street. And I was like, well, let me go just see, what's going on up in this ring place. And they had a deal special going on for the rings that was in there. I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the ring now. Well, actually, I put down, I won't lie to y'all, I just put down some money for it. And I was coming back from my friend. He had his first year anniversary at his gym. I was just coming back, and I was like, I bought the ring that same day. I got it. When I was coming back from that gym, I was like, something telling me to, let's go make it happen. But I want to do it today.
Wow.
Like right then and there. Like, this is no plan. The only person I talked to was, I showed my partner at the gym the ring. When I got back to the north side of town, I just hit my one of my clients up. I'm like, yo, get everybody together.
Wow.
This is like at 1 p.m. I say, get everybody for 8 o'clock.
Wow.
Same day I bought the ring. I'm like, get everybody for 8 o'clock. So, got everybody there, family, all this good stuff, made it happen. So, then this when the Jordans had, they just came out the same day. Matter of fact, that's how I seen the ring. I was coming from the mall.
Oh.
Yeah. Come from the mall, getting them shoes, and I seen the ring place. Oh, let me stop here. But anyway, went, and when I was about to propose, just so nervous, just not knowing what the hell going on. And that's another problem, and we could talk about that later if you choose to. Just for us, like black men, not knowing how to do stuff. Like, I made so many mistakes, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But nervous, got everything set up, and then once I went to take a knee, my natural instinct was like, I'm not creasing my shoes. It's not happening, you know what I'm saying? So when I did it, it was just, you can see in the video, it's natural.
It's such a guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it worked. But popped the shoe off, took the knee. When the shoe came off, it's like everybody there, not even just the people we invited, everybody got it. It's like everybody got it. So in my mind, I'm just like, I can hear they reaction to it. It was like, it was just falling out laughing. But
oh, wow.
They're laughing at an all moment.
Oh.
It's exactly
right, and they dying
laughing because everybody understands. But the mistakes I was talking about, like, I'm grabbing the hand, like I'm grabbing the hand. I'm just like, I don't know what finger to go on. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I didn't know until then, right? So I put the ring and the band on.
Oh,
I don't know. So this is the level of,
right,
the level of not knowing like stuff like that.
So
but
did she have to tell you or what?
Yeah, she fixed it.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm like trying to stuff the thing on him because I don't know. But and when it happened, because we went to dinner after that. I told everybody when we was on our way upstairs. I was like, listen, it's going viral. I was joking, but I was for real.
Yeah,
that's going viral.
And it did.
Exactly
and it did. And it was, like I said, it was on TMZ. I remember seeing it on TMZ, and I was like, oh my gosh, there was like a celebrity talking about it, actually, and they were giving their thoughts about it. Now, let's go ahead and move on before we run out of time.
Yeah.
Daiquiri, the Daiquiri shop, liquor license. Oh my gosh. So did you and your fiance, did y'all collaborate on that?
Nah.
Or, okay.
I'm the thinker.
Yeah.
And the doer.
Yeah.
But no, I just needed, I just wanted something catchy, and the area of town, like even for the lounge that it's on, we don't have that kind of midtown, downtown vibes over there on that side of town. We kind of like stuck in our own ways.
And that's one thing that I appreciate from you. You're bringing a lot of premier things to the north side of town, because sometimes I don't want to drive all the way to downtown Houston just to, go to
gas, got to pay for parking, got to do all this stuff.
Right. So I really do appreciate that. Now, when can we expect to visit Liquor License? Because I love a good daiquiri, I love a good cocktail, I love a good wine. So for you to come up with this is right up my alley.
The entrepreneur in me would allow me to make it happen before the wedding, but it would have been a smart move to make.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the expenses for weddings it kind of really just don't end.
Right.
It's always something popping up.
So whenever you do open it, you got to come back.
After this wedding, like, we talking April.
Okay.
April, we making it happen.
Well, definitely come back and showcase. We got to talk again for sure. Now, let me ask you this: what would you tell your younger self if you had anything to tell your younger self? What would you tell that child in you, that child back in the day? Not in you now, but back in the day.
I got you. Honestly, only thing I can think of, be realistic. Learn more stuff. Get your schoolwork, but learn how to make money outside of just, well, you're gonna be an athlete or you're gonna be a doctor. You gotta have a lot of different plates on the table because everything don't work for everybody. And nowadays, you got the opportunity to venture out on every single thing, and it looks cool.
Right.
You could be a one-man band right now. You won't get man, you're doing too much. You got to break. No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You got time to make mistakes. I just told my man right here, you still young. You can make all the mistakes in the world.
Right.
And I did 7 years of mistakes.
Yeah. And you're the man that you are today. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for coming. Tell everybody where they can follow you, where we can go to your gym, who could blame you.
So the hookah Instagram is Hookah Blame You, at Hookah Blame You on Instagram. The gym is at Fit Factory Houston, and my personal page is at gym_over_girls.
Yep.
Same thing with Facebook.
All right. Well, thank you so much again. Thank you so much again. And thank you for watching an episode of Let's Chat with Courtney Hall. I'll see you next time.